Tokyo, the world's biggest city, millions crammed into a metropolis of contrasts and contradiction. Even a society where space is at a premium can allow itself the luxury of extremes. Like sumo wrestlers training in one of the city's master academies. But is this a martial art or martial entertainment? While huge men in loincloths grapple with each other, there are Japanese martial arts which cater to the less rotund.
Judo is an exercise as much of the mind as of the body, so you're always looking to get your opponent off his or her balance. You're looking for their weak spots.
Evening falls in Aizu, north of Tokyo, and the home of the samurai. Tonight, a class prepares for the martial art they call the gentle soft way. A judo master puts the students through its famed wrestling techniques, developed a century and a half ago to test combat skills. Judo developed out of a unique observation. An opponent's strength can be used against him to devastating effect.
Studying martial art in Japan is a very special experience, particularly here in this city, which has a very long history of samurai and warriors. We're here in the school that was built to nurture the samurai. So I'm very honored to be able to study here.
This was the first martial art to develop the belt ranking system. White for beginners, then working through the colors to black. A red belt signifies master level. Judo is practiced worldwide, but occasionally a foreign student goes to the heart of judo for some intense one-on-one. Students learn to move efficiently to master judo's explosive power. Brown belt James Kent has spent 2 years working in Japan and spends his leisure time hoping to work his way to a black belt.
Usually there are about 5 or 6 black belts in the class, and they all act as coaches, all act as teachers. Once again, I'm so impressed that they give their time freely to teach the children, to teach the foreigner.
James first came to Japan in 1991 and was hooked on its spiritual way of life. 10 years later, he returned to take up a job in an international association. It gives him the opportunity to absorb every aspect of Japanese culture. In particular, judo. Working with his teacher, or sensei, Tetsuo Ohashi, James practices the moves designed to tip his opponent off balance. Not an easy task given the years of experience he's up against. Finally, with the help of his compliant and understanding coach, James gets the right combination of footwork and thrust. And down goes the sensei. But there's no hard feelings.
Judo is a great workout because it's very physically demanding from the warm-up onwards. But it doesn't just exercise your body, it exercises your mind. So you can really feel exhausted after a good session.
Everything has a name in judo. Falls are called ukemi. Tonight, James is getting plenty of ukemi practice. In competitive judo, points are scored by throwing your opponent, each point an ippon. James's ippon count is low, in fact, non-existent.
It doesn't hurt as much as it looks to be thrown around, because part of judo is to protect your partner as well as to protect your own body. And so, I mean, the floors are very well sprung, but after 10 or 15 times of being dropped, it starts to take its toll.